all of us go through transformation, but some choose to transform. Some get hit by life events, they drag life, and then in the last days, they transform because of physical or mental trauma. But wise go to great coaches like Devika Biswas, ma'am, who effortlessly lives great principles, health, wellness, fitness, and inner transformation, and lives happily, effortlessly. So let us jump in. Welcome, ma'am, and learn from her. Welcome, Devika, ma'am.
Welcome. I would like to thank you for hosting me, for inviting me, calling me forward to share my values and principles that I share in my life. Thank you so much, Sunny.
I'm blessed. I'm thankful to you because I want to reduce my weight. So I should become fit in life. So, what is the secret of your fitness?
Nothing. There is no secret sauce as of such. The only one thing that I've always followed, even through my fitness journey, is my mind. Um, I always speak about my mind being the most powerful tool that I have. And I try to make use of this particular tool or a weapon or whatever you can call it as in a way that benefits me the most. In such a way that it also benefits other people.
But how do we do this? Mind is a monkey. Mind wants to sleep. Mind wants to sleep late. Mind wants to get up late. So please tell us the tip.
So you see, mind and your mindset, it all comprises of very simple certain things. It is your thoughts, your words, those turn into actions. Then there are emotions, right? So behind everything that we do in the world, every single thing that we do in the world, there is a certain emotion behind it. When we do for our mother and father, it is pure love, and it comes out of responsibility because we want to see our mother and father doing good, being very comfortable, being happy. We always want that. That is something which is very flawless for every child. I am a mother. Now, I also want to see my child. So that is also an emotion. So, which is, I want to see my child happy. I want to see him smiling. So, behind everything that we do, there is a certain emotion behind it. And it is our mind that actually drives us towards what we do. Whether we have to wake up in the morning, whether we have to eat breakfast, whether we have to go to work, we have to dress well, what do we do at work, how do we interact with our friends, our colleagues at work, it is all our mind routine. There is a reason behind everything. When we wake up in the morning, we know we need to go to work. So we do it accordingly. Then there's certain routine. My fitness also draws something like that only. From a very young kid, from a very young age, as a kid, I have always been very athletic and into sports because I was a student of Central Kendriya Vidyalaya. So in Kendriya Vidyalaya, it is what would I say? It is a culture that every student there is introduced with sports at a very young age, and they're encouraged. They're actually encouraged. So that is how my fitness journey, started, where I got into a lot of sports.
Badhiya, catch them young. Finished. You made it so simple. So now we need to have a super emotion. One, teach kids young.
Yes.
Give them some sport and all. And for adults like me, it's about emotion.
It is about emotion.
Thoughts?
I'll tell you about my emotion. The reason why I am into so much fitness is because number one, I don't want sickness or any disease take over me or my body for a fact. Second, I would want to look younger for a longer period of time.
that is what it is. God's gift to you. Okay, you tell us about the secret of your happiness.
So I'll tell you, इस मामले में मैं बहुत confused हूँ. So I'm like, why should I spend on makeup and all these artificial things? I'd rather spend and invest on my fitness that will bring it out. Root से आप उसको investment आप करो root से, then उसका जो results आता है is flawless.
अंदर का glow.
Exactly.
What is the secret of your happiness?
there is no one secret. I throughout my years of struggles and hardships that I've seen, now I have come to a certain stage where there is balance. I have now started living such a simple life. So that simplicity brings a lot of happiness. Small little things, छोटी छोटी चीजें जो आप दिन में करते हो या आपके लिए कोई कर देता है, you find happiness out of it. When you work throughout the day, say 8 hours, 9 hours, you're working, and then you step out of your office and golgappe aap kha lo. Hardly is about what, 20-30 rupees, but वो golgappe खा के जो satisfaction मिलता है, that is happiness. When I'll give you an example at the gym. So at the gym, when you're doing weightlifting, say आप 5 kg से 7.5 पे जाते हो, that is happiness. Because then you have achieved something. There is an achievement. That achievement, no matter how small it is, that gives you a sense of happiness. जब आप घर जाते हो, आपका बच्चा वेट कर रहा है, वो देख के जो स्माइल आता है, that is happiness. अपने मॉम डैड बैठ जाते हैं कि how was your day, that is happiness. When you step out, and because I am also a trainer to many students, जब मैं क्लास में जाती हूँ, तो that happiness when they see कि अरे मैम आ गई है, that is happiness. So
okay, why do children love you?
I don't know. I have a way that I have always got along with kids, no matter whatever age. So my students start from the age of 11, my son's age 11, and I have students as old as 28. So they are such that because my relationship with every student of mine is so dear. It is so beautiful, the kind of relationship that I have with everyone of them. So whenever I come in front of them, they're happy. I don't know.
Relationship is everything. Sahi baat hai.
True.
Okay. My next question. Why life coaching? My transformational life coach. You could have enjoyed your life. ये सब क्यों कर रहे हो? Why are you doing all this?
I still enjoy my life, no doubt. Why? I'll tell you. Why I enjoy my life more being a transformation life coach is life का एक meaning. मेरा एक life का एक ambition था. Now my life has become more meaningful. Now whatever I have learned throughout my throughout education, throughout the knowledge that I've gained in school, college, when I started working, the kind of people that I've met, the kind of experiences, other people's experiences that I've heard and learned from, this transformation life coaching has given me that platform to reach out to other people. That gives me more meaning than any other person who would rather go on vacation or see. Different people have different ways of celebrating life. This is my way of celebrating life, of celebrating success.
Vivekananda has said, they alone live who live for others. Others are more dead than alive. And to give life a meaning, we need to give to others.
Yes.
That's what you're doing.
That's
so
true.
Now,
that's true.
What are your happiest moments?
Happiest moments? No, I don't tag moments as happiest, but believe me, every single day that I wake up, I think that is the first happiest moment of the day, that I woke up again.
How did you? Okay, so morning wake up, or you woke up from the old Devika
no,
to the
I
new
woke
Devika?
up. That I woke up years back. That awareness, that when I awoke, that awoke and that awareness, that happened.
Okay, how
years
did that
ago.
happen?
It was, through a very self-realization point. There came a point in life where I was in a state where I completely broke down. I was going through a phase where it was, a lot of depressive. There was a lot of depressive thoughts. I was going through a lot of depression. Work was fine. Everything was okay around me. However, I did not feel that I was doing good with my life. I kept questioning myself that what am I doing with life? And then suddenly it just came in suddenly that I was suffering. So I've a lot of my personal experiences came in such a way where I had explained to a lot of my students as well that there was a point in time in life where I was suffering from a lot of health issues, a lot. And that made me even more depressive, because the moment I tried coming, out of that one problem from my health, another came in. So I have faced about 7 8 very life threatening health issues that kept bringing me down, and again I had to gain that strength, and then to rise up again and start all over again. तो फिर से वो बार बार start over करते करते one fine day I just awoke that probably मैं life से जो चाह रही हूँ that doesn't belong to me, तो मेरे जो wants है that is not is equal to what I need. It is not equal to what I need, because लोगों का need अलग होता है but want अलग होती है.
So आपके wants बहुत सारे थे, आप greedy थे क्या?
मेरे wants बहुत सारे थे, but मुझे जो चाहिए actually, what your soul needs, probably as human beings, unless you're awake, you're awoke of your aware of your surroundings, you will never understand your needs are different from what you want. Want is always channelized by a lot of greed, a lot of other desires, worldly desires जिसको बोलते हैं. नीड जो होता है वो आपके सोल से आता है, कि आप सोल को पता होता है कि यू नीड दिस, दवाई चाहिए. जैसे बॉडी को जब बीमार पड़ते हो आप, तो बॉडी नोज दैट इट नीड्स मेडिसिन, so we give it medicine. That is the call of the body. So the soul also speaks to you. You have to hear it. उसके लिए आपको शांत बैठना होगा, उसके लिए आपको अपने वांट्स को कम करना होगा, उसके लिए आपको सिंपल लाइफ जीना होगा, आपको समझना होगा अदर पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से. You have to be very empathetic to other people's feelings and emotions as well. That is when you will start realizing how lucky you are, because then you start comparing that your place is much better. बहुत अच्छा है आपका जगह, किसी और ऊपर के साथ में आप कंपेयर मत करो. Don't compare. In fact, I have never compared my life with anyone, but पहले ये था. So when I transformed, that is where I started feeling happy. क्योंकि मेरा ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन ड्रास्टिक हुआ. मेरा हेल्थ डाउन हो रहा है, हेल्थ की वजह से काम इफेक्ट हो रहा है, काम की वजह से फैमिली इफेक्ट हो रही है. सो दीज आर ऑल कनेक्टेड. सो व्हेन यू कनेक्ट द डॉट्स, यू अंडरस्टैंड कि रूट को समझना बहुत जरूरी है. सो आई स्टार्टेड अंडरस्टैंडिंग माई सेल्फ फर्स्ट. I started putting myself as priority. I started focusing on my health. I wanted to do more with my health. I started fitness. I gave more importance to nutrition, diet, fitness, yoga, meditation, how and why it is important. And धीरे 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 करके it took me 12 years to come up to a point where I am abhi. It wasn't an easy journey. It is still a very tough journey. अभी तो just journey start हुआ है. So that is the time, when about 7 8 years ago, where it just hit me, just suddenly, I think it was 2013 or 14, where it just came to me one day that what am I doing with my life? Sirf kaam aur ghar, and it is not meaningful enough. And then I started searching, ki where is the true meaning? Where is a meaningful life? Where what am I doing? ऐसे और कितना दिन चलता रहेगा. The moment I changed my thinking, everything changed. Every single thing changed drastically. And right from 2013 to 2021, there has been a drastic transformation in my thought, in the way I feel, in my words, in my actions towards me, as well as the other people around me. So that was my journey throughout.
And for the first time, I became serious, learning from your experiences, learning from your transformation journey.
Thank you.
So, what are last few tips which you want to give to everyone watching this show? कि ये कर लो, लाइफ बढ़िया हो जाएगी, या सोच बदल जाएगी.
There are no tips as of such. Every individual has a very different life. Every individual has different challenges in life. There are no solid tips as of such that I could give. All I would say is that your mind is the most powerful thing that you own. You own your own mind. Train your mind to find things. Train your mind to discover things, and train your mind to be calm. ये state of mind जो होता है, यही सब कुछ होता है. Whether you want to be fit, whether you want to be look beautiful, whether you want to study further, whether everything starts with here. when it starts here, everything happens. यहाँ बहुत जरूरी है, ये सोच अपना बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है. So हर एक चीज, remember there is, I don't remember, there was an ad that said कि सोच से ही सब कुछ start होता है. So it took an idea for a lot of things to develop. So it's the same thing. It is all up in the mind here. If you want to be fit, आज you walk into the gym, you hire a personal trainer, you lose weight. But the main challenge doesn't happen there. The main challenge is when you lose weight, to maintain that weight is the challenge. Weight loss ज़्यादा important, ज़्यादा difficult नहीं है. But उस weight loss को continue करना, उसको maintain करना, consistent रखना, that is what is challenging. That is where most people leave it. Fail कर जाते हैं, छोड़ देते हैं. They don't want to again try harder. I would just say simple thing. Happiness is a very simple thing. People keep searching for happiness everywhere, but happiness actually starts.
मम्मी पापा के साथ
happiness starts. Happiness starts with you, and it all starts in your mind. The way you think makes you happy. So ज्यादा दूर ढूंढने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती, सब अपने अंदर ही है. अपने आप को पहले आप ढूंढो. That's all.
So beautiful. It was a deep learning and a lot of silent moments, because I usually don't remain silent. But I really
I've seen a lot of your beautiful videos with anything and everything that you have explained. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Thank you so much. It was a coaching session for me, and Lord has chosen you to awaken many, and I feel blessed to learn from you, and I want to thank you with all my heart, and I wish you keep inspiring like this, and
thank you.
You will attract all the best students who need you, and you'll keep empowering them to grow, to be leaders, givers, transforming agents like you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. I really hope to inspire every individual who watches this. I hope they could start, with what I said. They could start with their minds, and that's all. That's all.
And I'll be your first student. And I promise.
Sure, anytime. Anytime.
Thank you so much. Thank you.